Hey, this is Dr. Berry. In this short video, let's discuss eczema and the natural ways that you can reverse this devilish condition or at least improve it markedly. Hundreds of thousands of people suffer from eczema in the US, millions of people around the world. And if you go to a doctor, you may not get the best advice. Now, if you know someone who suffers from eczema, if you know someone who has a baby or a child who suffers from eczema, please consider sharing this video on their Facebook page. Send them a direct message or a text message or an email. Share this on your Facebook page. If you're on any skin condition or eczema Facebook groups, you have my permission to share it there. Now, let's talk about eczema and the natural treatments that you can use right now to improve it or even reverse it completely. So, when you go see your doctor, family doctor, internal medicine, pediatrician, or dermatologist, they're going to add something, right? Doctors aren't really taught to subtract things from the equation. We're taught to add things. We're going to write you a prescription for a cream or an ointment or injections or pills. That's what we do. That's what doctors are trained to do. We add things to the equation. That's a very Western way to think about problem solving. But as you know, if you've had eczema for a few years, it might make it better for a few days or a few weeks, but ultimately it doesn't help a darn bit. And so it's my theory, and what I'm going to try to give to you today is a way that you can subtract things from the system and get complete reversal or at least market improvement in your eczema. So you go see your doctor. What's he going to add? He's going to tell you to moisturize, okay? First of all, the human skin never needs water, and moisture is water, right? You never need to do that. Soaking in water, all the moisturizers in the world never help eczema. Sometimes they even flare it up. What your skin needs is oil, and we're going to talk about the two kinds of oil towards the end of this video that you can use to actually calm your skin down when your skin is thirsty. It's not thirsty for water, it's thirsty for a good therapeutic oil, and we'll talk about that. Your doctor might give you steroid injections or steroid pills. These attack the immune system and temporarily calm it down, and they'll probably make it better for a while, but they never reverse it or improve it significantly over the long term. What we're going to talk about later in this video will do that. You might also get some of the very expensive immune modulators or immune system suppressants that come in the form of pills, injections, infusions, and these definitely will make it better, but at what cost? At what price? Your immune system is not overactive. That's what most doctors will say to you, but I think that's the completely wrong way to think about this. That's the wrong paradigm. Your immune system is not overactive. It's just temporarily berserk. It's attacking your skin. You want your immune system to be strong and very active, but you want it to be attacking not you instead of you. You want it to be attacking foe, not friend. And eczema, like many other conditions, has at least in part an autoimmune component, and so beating down your immune system is not the right way to handle this. What you want to do is calm your immune system down, but also remind it and help it not be crazy berserk anymore and say, hey, this is me. This skin is me. This is not foreign bodies or foreign objects. This is actually part of my body. Stop attacking that. And what I'm about to tell you will help calm your immune system down and help it realize, oh, I was attacking my own self. I should probably stop that. So what you're going to do is not add things necessarily. You're going to subtract things. So your body's a beautiful creation, and you may in fact have a genetic predisposition to have eczema, but that is by no means a guarantee that you'll ever have eczema. Only if you're inflaming and slowly poisoning your body are you going to flip on the epigenetic switches that allow your immune system to become temporarily blind to where you end and the rest of the world begins, and then your immune system start attacking your actual flesh, which is what eczema is. So here are the things that I propose you should subtract from your environment, and I think you'll notice an almost immediate improvement in your eczema. I've had many, many patients over the years here at the Berry Clinic get much, much better with their eczema and be able to stop many medications by doing the following things. Number one, you need to get grains out of your life. You need to stop eating grains of any kind, whether it's wheat, corn, oats, rice, quinoa, any of the grains or seeds are going to have some inflammatory component to them. They're going to inflame your gut either a little bit or a lot of bit. And that inflammation is one of the things that pisses off your immune system and makes it start doing crazy things like attacking your own skin cells. So get the grains out of your diet. Try it for a month if you don't believe me. You don't have to do it forever, but I would highly recommend you try that for a month and see if your eczema doesn't change for the better. And that'll be a permanent change as long as you stay away from the grains. Grains are not really food for human beings. Grains are just something we eat to keep from starving to death during very lean times. Another thing that many people notice that they get dairy completely out of their diet. And I think almost everyone can leave butter and ghee in their diet. It's the other dairy that has inflammatory proteins and the milk sugars. When you get dairy out of your diet, your eczema is going to get either a little bit or a lot of it better. It happens all the time. And so that's my top two is grains and dairy. Almost everybody, when they get grains and liquid dairy out of their diet or their child's diet, the eczema gets markedly better and stays better for as long as you don't eat those inflammatory things or drink those inflammatory things. So basically the diet I recommend for everybody with eczema is the ketogenic diet because there are no grains in keto. There is no liquid dairy in keto except maybe some heavy cream occasionally. But when you eat keto, it is, in my experience, the most uninflammatory diet that a human being can eat. And so the inflammation in your skin as well as your gut, as well as everywhere else, gets better. And so I've had more luck using a ketogenic way of eating for long-term reversal of eczema than any other strategy. Another thing you might want to get out of your diet, and this is much more rare, but I've had a few people that could eat egg yolks just fine, but if they ate egg whites, it would flare up their eczema. Now, I've seen that a few times. It's not nearly as common as grains and dairy being the culprit, but I've seen a few people that it seemed like egg whites were the culprit. Another very few people, and this is rare, nightshades, which would be tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, tomatillos, and eggplants, and several other things in the vegetable kingdom. If you'll Google nightshade plants, you'll get a list. You might try for a month to eliminate egg whites from your diet and see what happens. You might try for a month to eliminate nightshades from your diet and see what happens with the eczema. The few things that I do recommend adding to your system are very inexpensive compared to the things another doctor might add. And they're not prescription, they're over the counter, they're natural things. But one of the things that I have the most luck with is a vitamin D supplement. If you'll take anywhere from 2,000 to 10,000 international units of vitamin D3 once a day, I've had many people's eczema and psoriasis get drastically better when they start replacing the vitamin D that they were deficient in. Another thing is coconut oil. You can go to the doctor and get the most expensive cream or ointment on the market. It's not going to work one bit better than virgin cold pressed organic coconut oil on your skin. You put that on your skin. Another oil that seems to work very well is castor oil. Don't take it internally unless you want to go to the bathroom, but by putting it on your skin where the eczema is flared up, it seems to calm it down. It seems to moisturize it with that good healthy oil very well. And many people swear by either coconut oil or castor oil on their eczema spots and lesions when they flare up. The third and final thing that I recommend adding is a good quality probiotic. I've seen many people's eczema get markedly better when they added a probiotic. And so rather than going to the doctor and getting expensive shots and pills and things that literally turn off your immune system, how about we just eat a good grain-free, liquid dairy-free, ketogenic diet, which gives you thousands of options to choose from. Let's experiment with stopping egg whites for a month or stopping nightshades for a month or stopping the dairy and grains. Definitely you need to stop those for the eczema benefits and all the other benefits. Let's add some vitamin D, let's add some coconut oil, and let's add some probiotics. It's my prediction that no matter how bad your eczema currently is, if you will follow these guidelines, these inexpensive, natural, whole food, organic guidelines, your eczema will be better and stay better than it's been in years. Now, if you really enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like it, you can click the subscribe button. It's right down there, and right beside it's a little bell. If you'll click that bell, you'll get a notification every time I have a bright idea in the future. If my videos have helped to improve your health the tiniest amount, and you want to help me have more time to make more of these videos, you can click on my Patreon link. It's right down below. You can sign up quickly and throw a buck or two my way, and it helps me have more time to make more videos just like this. This is Dr. Berry. I'll see you next time.